Interesting meeting, sir.
Yes, very.
Did you, get any decision about that,
About Venus? You can relax, Carruthers. She is now the concern of the armed forces of the Crown.
Blood, tears, toil, and sweat. Well, we knew we had to expect that, sir, but I must say this cow-catching comes as a bit of a surprise.
Oh, I know it's quite mad on the face of it, but it does make some sense when very little else does these days. Anyway, the powers that be think it important.
Well, what help will I get?
Very little, I'm afraid. Radio operator, Forbes, you worked with him before.
Mm-hmm.
And intelligence have dug up someone who used to live on the island. She may be of some use.
She?
She's an army cook stationed in Wales. They're bringing her in. What's the matter? Don't you like women?
Oh, yes, sir, very much indeed, but... Well, there's a time and a place for everything, sir.
Where's Falaise? Falaise?
Yes, Sergeant Major.
Leave that scrubbing and come here. You're posted.
Posted? Where to?
War Office, London. So get your kit packed at once and report to company office.
But, Sergeant Major, why the War Office? I'm a cook, not a typist.
You can ask them that when you get there. For some extraordinary reason, they're flying you up.
Blimey, some brass that must need his rations badly.
I've got a certain amount of stuff for you. Geographical, mostly. Oh, and we found a minesweeper type who knows the waters there very well. He's supposed to be on leave at the moment. We're trying to locate him for you. Anyhow. This is Clark. He's run you up the model.
How are you? How are you? It's Rappler to scale. Oh, by the way, sir, your ATS girl has arrived. Name of Nicola Falaise. Have you checked on at the War Office? Is all right. Send her in there, will you? So that's what Armorel looks like.
As far as we know, yes.
What's that?
That's the Abbey, the big house.
Any photographs?
None, worse luck. Let's hope this Falaise girl can throw some light onto it. What's she like, by the way?
No, I never seen her. Some bandy-legged old baggage, I expect.
Good afternoon. Come over here, will you? All yours, Major.
Good afternoon, Miss Falaise. Do you recognize this?
Yes, it's Armorel.
How well do you know it?
Very well. I lived there most of my life.
Oh, that's good. Tell me, did you do any sailing while you were there?
Yes, sir, a great deal.
Where from?
The harbour, usually.
Here?
Yes, sir.
Well, this is the best side, isn't it? Did you ever land here, for instance?
Sometimes, when the tide was right, it's a bit of a scramble, but you can do it. The rocks need to come out a bit further there, sir. They get covered by the tide.
How far?
That's about it.
Now, tell me about the people. How well do you know them?
Pretty well, sir.
Who's the head man, so to speak?
The suzerain.
Sousa, how much?
Suzerain.
Wonderful old world stuff, sir, isn't it?
What about the rest of the local inhabitants? A bit primitive?
They're half French, aren't they? Speak some sort of lingo of their own.
I don't know. I think they probably do very well for themselves, selling tomatoes and what have you to the Boche.
The islanders are as loyal as you are. They have a tradition of freedom which is very precious to them. And although Armorel may be small, it will do everything it can to resist the Germans.
We're sorry, Miss Falaise. It's just service humour, I'm afraid, and not a very good example of it either.
Yes, now let's get on with the geography lesson. Tell us, what happens at the top of this park? What's this road like here? You feel very strongly about Armorel, don't you?
You would too if you knew it. There's nothing much there. There's just the people and their lives and the wind and the sea.
You got any family there now?
No. My brother's with the army in the desert and I'm here. That's all, except...
Except who?
I've got a cousin there, the one I used to sail with.
What sort of age is he?
He's quite young, as a matter of fact. We were brought up together.
Tell me about him. That's your job to answer questions, you know.
Well, he didn't leave when we did. He doesn't feel quite the same about the war as you or I do. He's a strange person. A painter.
Herr Falaise?
Mr. Falaise, please.
There is an order that no inhabitant is allowed to go within 100 meters of the sea except in the area of the harbor.
Oh, yes, sir, there is. I forgot.
You forgot 2 days ago as well.
Did I? Oh, I'm very forgetful, I'm afraid. Tell me, why mustn't I go within 100 meters of the sea?
Because it is the commandant's order.
It's a very stupid order.
Nevertheless, you will obey it.
Ah, so you agree with me that it's a stupid order, then?
You are insolent, Herr Falaise.
Mr. Falaise, please.
Are you going to do as you are told?
I will, when the light's gone.
You will come to the commandant at once. Pick up that letter. At once!
What a very nasty child you must have been, Mr. Vogel. And still are, for that matter.
Child. You think so? Now! Move! Quick! Herr Falaise, Herr Hauptmann.
Mr. Falaise, Sergeant. You may go. You hurt your face, Mr. Falaise?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
Very tiresome, you know. Why do you not obey my orders?
Because I hate orders, especially foolish orders. I mean, do you expect me to signal to the English fleet with a paintbrush or something?
Mr. Falaise, why did you stay on the island? You are young, healthy. You could fight for your country.
I'm not interested in fighting. I'm interested in painting.
You see? May I see the picture?
If you wish.
Is this how you see this beautiful view?
It's how I interpret it.
It's not a very happy picture, is it?
Well, it's not meant to be.
What will you do when your paints run out?
Oh, I don't know. I shall...
Perhaps I could get you some more. Would you like me to?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Good. You have never been to our little mess here. Would you care to drink a glass of beer with me?
No, thank you. Frankly, I wouldn't enjoy a drink surrounded by so many uniforms.
Or perhaps you're afraid to be unpopular here to be friends with me.
An artist doesn't need friends, Vice.
That is very sad. I think I prefer to be a simple soldier. But if you change your mind, the mess will still be here.
Yes. Oh, may I go now?
Mr. Falaise, please try to obey my orders. There are plenty of places to paint without being disturbed.
Very well. I'll try to remember.
Vogel!
So prepare, Herr Hauptmann.
Did you strike Mr. Falaise, Sergeant?
Herr Hauptmann, he was insolent.
And so you hit him?
Yes, Herr Hauptmann, I hit him.
And when you hit him, was he expecting the blow?
No, Herr Hauptmann.
And were you expecting that blow?
No, Herr Hauptmann.
You're a fool and a dolt. It is bullies like you who make the name of Germany hated throughout the world. Now get out.
Thank you.
I'm afraid you're not going to have a very quiet night.
I know, and Auntie will make me sleep in the cellar.
I know a little restaurant has the best cellar in London. You hungry?
Yes, I am.
Hurry up and get changed. I'll come back in half an hour.